Hi guys! Welcome on in, Raiders. Hi! Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Ash. Tonight we burn Narnia. I will sure as shit get close, for sure. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you enjoyed watching Nick and Ash. If you guys enjoy them, you guys should stick around. They're going to be part of the D&D campaign that we're about to kick up in a minute here. Wow. Hi, Nick. And then there's Logan. Also. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yes, it can! Welcome on in, Zeppedine. Welcome on in, Leg. Hi, Forgotten Crown Guard. Or Forgotten, I believe is what we just think is your shortened name. Hello, Mike. Welcome on in, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Misty. I'm currently the DM who will be residing over this party of absolute chaos. So yeah, I hope you guys stick around. Hope you guys enjoy. No more bueno. Hi, Kermie. Hello. Welcome on in, everybody. You guys cannot be heard at this very moment. Just so you know, you guys are not being able to heard. Is Zeffy? Oh my god, wait, is this the Zeppy that's the goat? Is this the goat, Zeppy? Oh my god. Oh. Okay, that's the goat. Where are these goat allegations coming from? They're coming from Nick. They're coming from Nick. Talk louder, guys, you will be heard. They, in fact, will not be heard. I hate to break it to you. Because the scene I'm on right now, they have no volume. But I think if I go... Hold on. I was gonna say, I think if I transition... Yeah, if I transition to this one, you guys, they can be heard. For some reason.
My goat! Zeppy slept in last night, but I was gonna ask if he could join us for Marvel Rivals while we were playing.
Well, anytime. If we got slots, yeah, no worries.
I'll make slots for you, Zeppy.
That sounds oddly threatening.
No. Who are you gonna kick out to make room? This is important.
Me, I'll go.
Well, I mean, realistically, right? If it's the 3 couples playing, Ash doesn't play. So
fair point.
I suppose.
Zeppy can be my stand-in partner.
You kick out Aiden.
Do you kick out Aiden?
Alright, I'll be sure to DM him.
Damn.
Will, let him know.
I need to sleep better. My brain be like, that's so fair and valid. Like, literally, so we usually start the call for D&D a little bit earlier. And I had asked, essentially, more or less, how everybody's doing, but, like, in a really stupidly roundabout way. And I'm like, you know, that thing, that. And then Katie's like, do you mean, how are you doing?
God, what did you say?
I don't even know. I was like,
everybody all right?
Right, yeah.
Is everybody okay? Are you all right?
You
mean how are you doing?
Yeah, that.
She was being a bagoobus.
Yeah, I was. My brain's a little fried.
A little.
Too much Marvel Rivals, man. Don't say a little, Logan. That's mean. You'll make me sad.
I should be careful. Actually,
yeah.
If I make the DM sad, my character might die.
Correct.
True.
I do also still have that ball of yarn.
She got the ball of yarn.
Purposes. And
Empty
you guys can call that into play as well. Anytime.
Very
whenever
good.
You're ready.
Yeah.
Also, Nick.
Yo.
Do you by chance still have your VTuber studio up?
I just closed it. Why?
Because out of all the people for like our Discord thing, right, for D&D,
Yeah.
yours
Why
is
are you
not. Yeah, yours is not showing up. You're missing.
Just gone.
Oh, that shouldn't affect it whatsoever, though.
Yeah, I know, which is why
But it does that all the time to Ashy. Specifically Ashy. She like can't get mine to load for her.
I'm just gonna reload yours and see if it
Yeah, you
works.
can
There we go.
refresh the cache.
It works.
Perfect.
Back.
And then while you guys are doing like the overview or something, or if you want to wait on that, is what I gotta turn off my studio lights. I gotta take my shoes off. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I was gonna say, as long as you keep your headphones on, because I think I was just gonna do like a quick recap of.
Wireless.
Oh damn. Okay, so we're just gonna sit here and entertain everybody. Hi, Mumble. Welcome back.
Yeah, you can do it. I remember most of what happened like with corn and stuff.
Yeah.
I also can send you pictures.
The
of all of
notes.
my
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
I know that I said she was hot even when she was undead and Ash punched me or elbowed me.
I feel like that's
I mean,
just
she was hot.
a common
True.
thread between you guys, as I feel like you're just gonna get punched a lot, brother. I think you gotta get ready and buckle up for that.
Yeah. Just how much is her unarmed?
So it is, if she doesn't have unarmed fighting, it'll be just base 1d4 plus her strength mod.
Oh my god, that's so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's gonna kill me with her bare hands.
But since she can double
She's gonna
attack,
kill me with her bare hands.
oh my god. So since she can double attack though, it would be 2d4 plus double her strength mod, so you might be a little cookeroni, brother.
I'll sneak attack her.
Sure.
Alright, let me BRB so we can start.
Yeah, good thing because I didn't even notice that my cats had pulled all my fucking dice off my desk, and so now they're scattered somewhere on my floor. Fucking love D&D. We also love D&D, Atlas.
Be very careful looking for that D4.
I already got it. The cow trap was the first thing I
Okay,
found.
good. Do not want you to get fucking cow trapped by your own dice.
They're at least plastic, so it wouldn't really hurt.
Oh, yeah. I have 2 metal sets. Fuck me. If I drop those and step on them, ouch.
It's just a workout for your...
You need those.
A feeling that my cats had a session following your DM footsteps likely. I wish, Zeppy. It's probably more like they took the dice because they wanted to go play fucking hockey upstairs, and so now my dice are probably sitting somewhere in the vents, probably melted by now because it's winter, so the heat is on.
What dice are you missing?
A D10 and a D8.
If you just want to like message me every time you need to roll one of them.
Yes.
I'll roll for you.
Good, because I have no idea where the fuck they went.
Lord knows I have plenty of dice.
Yes,
so
you do. Honestly,
I can allocate one specifically for you right now.
thanks, Katie. Yeah, because I don't know where it went. And knowing Artemis, that fucking kleptomaniac probably took it upstairs and it's gone forever.
Don't you mean catomaniac?
Okay, Logan. Yourself out with that one.
I will not apologize
No.
for good comedy.
Buddy, do you think that was good? I need to know.
Oh. Being pressed by the wife
Ooh,
now. Ouch.
Okay.
Ouch.
Okay.
Oh.
You know, on second thought, maybe I can't do this session today.
Logan has been...
Even if you leave, I'm in the same house.
Yeah, where the...
You can't escape me.
Oh.
I'm gonna go for a drive.
Okay, sure.
Victoriana, help.
In this weather? Where the fuck you going?
She'd be so happy to have you over. Like, we don't have snow here. We
Honestly.
have
Oh,
nothing
really?
here.
Oh, lucky.
It's just like vaguely cold.
I have,
weird.
I'm not even joking, I have snow that comes up to my hips. I'm like, what, 5'3"? So,
Yeah.
you can put that into perspective of how much snow.
Yeah, the last time we had that much snow here in Spokane was 2008, 2009.
Mm-hmm.
We had like 3 or 4 weeks off school
Oh my gosh.
because like city buses couldn't run.
Couldn't run,
because
yeah.
we had, I think we got 36 inches in
Holy
one
shit.
day. It was like an insane number.
That
That
is
was like no one knows how to fucking handle it.
Yeah.
And so we just didn't. We all just locked ourselves inside. And
You know what? That's honestly, I wish I never had to go to fucking school. In my life, no matter how bad the storms get, we've had complete whiteouts. We still went. We never fucking once got let out of school because of a snow day. Not once. And I'm talking even when the power cut out for half the day, because we had backup gens. They're like, oh, you're fine. What do you mean?
No, we had like a gnarly windstorm freshman year or sophomore year. Can't remember. We had a pretty gnarly windstorm that knocked power out to most of the area for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. We didn't have school at all, but the schools did have power and were just offering free food and Wi-Fi to everybody that went there. So most people went anyway, and we just sat there and did nothing.
We don't even get snow.
There's like 7 built-in snow days.
That's crazy.
Throughout the year, that if we have a snow day, get taken. But if you don't, then they're just built-in days off. It's great.
I've always wondered what it would be like to live in an area that doesn't get snow. Just because my entire life I've lived in the Great White North, I always get snow, and I always live in an area where like it's pretty brutal, you know?
Yeah. Over in Seattle on the other side of the state, it rains a lot more
than it snows. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so then, I don't know, like, if they get less than half an inch of snow and the entire city shuts down. And I'm like, damn, I wish that was me.
Right?
You couldn't pay me enough to live in Seattle, but I wish that was me.
Oh, yeah.
I live in Texas and it fucking sucks. Give me that up to my hips snow right now. Yes. I've heard that. I know a few mutual streamers who live in Texas as well. And it's just hot all year round, constantly. And then my fiance, Pickles. Hey, Pickle Boy.
Hey.
He over there lives in California, so it's warm pretty much all year round.
Yeah, my sister who lives in Arizona now was just texting
A
me
little
today.
too warm? Logan, I'm gonna punch you in the toes.
No, Amanda was just texting me today. She's like, you guys have a ton of snow, right? And I'm like,
No.
not even. Like, there's none right now.
Wild.
It's all
Yeah.
melted off of my car now, whatever we did have.
Ooh, guess what they found? A new breed of
My mom always
funnel
sends me
webs?
pictures when
A
they get-
new breed of funnel webs? Really?
No, kill it with fire.
Kill it with
and hate.
I think most funnel web spiders kind of leave you the fuck alone if you don't touch. Like, I think most things in Australia kind of leave you the fuck alone if you don't touch their
They
shit,
got
right?
bigger? No,
Oh.
thank you.
I'm kind of. Do you know the name of the new funnel web? I'm gonna look it up.
Arguably, would spiders be scarier if they were bigger?
Ooh.
I think to a point, no. Because if they're big enough that you could, like, hit them with a baseball bat or some shit, like the size of a baseball.
The species?
Yeah, that's scary, but
Well,
you can
right.
also beat it with a bat.
Yeah. Goodbye. Have a good night, Sav. Thank you so much for resub. I hope you have a good sleep. The Newcastle funnel web spider species, much larger than the last funnel web species, was previously considered part of New Sydney's funnel web spider species, was found lurking near the New South Wales city. 9 News reported. The Australian reptile park spider expert known as Kane Christensen officially discovered it in Newcastle after encountering several extra-large funnel web spiders. Christensen alerted the Australian Museum, who confirmed it was a new species. It also, for just fun fact, yeah, its nickname is the Big Boy, and I love that. A new larger species of funnel web spider has been discovered in Australia, earning the nickname of Big Boy. That is a pretty big spider.
Kill it with fire.
I'm assuming you're not a fan of spiders.
No, not particularly.
Thank you, Sav.
Not my favorite.
He found a spider in my yarn closet one day.
Mm-hmm.
I was at work and he fucking took a picture of it. And then I like call him on the way home. He obviously killed it, but I called him on the way home, and he goes, "Yeah, I am thirsty and hungry because I don't want to walk past the closet where the spider is, and that's how you get to the kitchen and the bathroom." You know?
Oh my god, you're kind of real for that. See, listen, I did this dumb white person thing of, so in California, they have black widow spiders. Like, very clearly had them all up on his, like, on his mom's plants and everything.
Yeah.
I pulled down a leaf where one was, like, sitting in its web to take a picture.
You almost died.
I know, because I'm stupid. I'm just like that. You know?
Oh yeah, we have like brown recluses here, but they stay
Huntsmen?
in their lane so long as you don't bother them.
Yeah. What was the... Hun, what was the other spiders that you have down there? Because you have just more than one.
He's probably
I'm
playing.
trying to think.
TFT.
Okay.
Is that what he's been doing lately?
He has been playing a lot of TFT, yeah. Out of all the League games he'd get into, TFT was not... Out of all the Riot games, TFT was not the one I would put on the table.
Yeah, I thought
Hit me up when you
Valorant.
get the.
I mean, he does play Valorant, but... Yeah, no, TNT...
TNT.
Dynamite. I need to... I don't know. I need my brain ripped out, scrubbed, rewired, and then shoved back into the cavity known as my cranium. Okay. Is everybody back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Is everybody good to go?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you believe me if I said no?
No.
Okay. Then why did you?
Out of courtesy, okay? I asked to be nice. Okay. So, last we had left off, you guys had murdered Corin, but Corin had...
Brown spiders. That's what they're called.
Ground spiders?
Brown, like the color.
Okay. I heard ground because you were mumbling.
Brown spider.
So... Actually, speaking of spiders, there is something I could have you guys encounter later on in that might...
No.
Nope.
Shelob.
What?
I mean,
Love
here's
that
the thing. If we're talking burn it with fire, you got the right person.
Mhm.
But,
Oh yeah.
no thank you.
Honey, you never heard of Shelob?
No?
Oh, you've never watched Lord of the Rings, huh?
I read it.
Lord of the Rings.
Well, I read The Hobbit. I had to for school.
Yeah.
Sonic is my
Okay.
Lord of the
Oh,
Rings.
you had to read The Hobbit for school? That's
Mhm.
kind of fun.
Right? Well, it was, we also have a whole breed of tarantula that whistles and throws poisoned hair around. What in the motherfuck?
Oh,
My
yeah.
girlfriend does that.
There you go.
Okay, well,
Did he say
She's
that?
not even to defend herself.
I think she's too
I didn't
eepies.
hear what he said.
Okay.
I said my girlfriend does that.
I know, I don't know what was
Whistles.
said.
No
and
spiders
poison hair
allowed, literally. Oh
Still
my...
didn't hear.
Whistles and throws poisoned hair around.
I see.
Okay, so, recap time, everybody.
Yerp.
Last we had left off, Nick had managed to weasel his way into Corin's good graces, and she had taken him down to the secluded cave area with this interesting springs. Corin had revealed that she had more plans than just having Nick help reunite the underground that was left kind of in disarray. She wanted to revive Darmian. I was gonna call him Dramamine because that's what Nick called him, and now that's what's stuck in my head. Oh
I
my
just call him
god.
Damien.
No. Darmian.
Damien.
So Corin offed herself after getting to the last little bits of her HP there, and revived Darmian, who you guys fought, and he is now back in the cocoon. You learned from Corin that there is a Aeon in Sorka Vale called Caliphase. Who exactly what Caliphase wants, what Caliphase is doing isn't exactly known. You also did learn that Yana, who's the person that Medrash has been looking for, is the leader of the Dark Druids out in Sorca Vale. You also learned that there is Erethetes and Arcos, that there is Aeronoxus, who would be in Setessa, and Caliphase, who was in Sorca Vale. But you do know that there was an attempted 6 to be revived, but so far only 3 have been around. I don't remember if Darmian had revealed the names of the others. I think he might have.
He
I don't
did.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Right, because I sent you the picture.
Hold on.
Yes.
Damien is also an Aeon, right?
Yes, he is a fallen Aeon that was rejected by his siblings, so that is why he's reviving them to end them, more or less.
Wait, hold on. So Damien's a fallen version.
Yes, but he is still immortal. He was cast out
Oh, okay.
with immortality by essentially his siblings, more or less.
Okay.
So yes, there is Aeronoxus, there is Balafeum, there is Caliphas, Theseus, Erethetes, and Nyx, who is the All-Mother of Creation.
And then Damien.
Yes.
He's my mom.
So you did learn... Did you learn... because you learned about Sokavale, you learned about Arcos. Yes, what?
Aeons are not the same as gods.
Aeons precede the gods. Think of it in the terms of Greek mythology. Think of the Titans and then the gods, right?
Oh,
So the Aeons are like Titans.
Yeah, they're like the
Okay.
old god.
Mhm.
Right.
Ah, yes, the old ones.
Like, they're not like they're all fucking old.
Did these
We're
Aeons
talking
also
old
eat their
ones
children?
like Cthulhu.
Oh, what, hun?
I'm older than
Did they
Cthulhu.
also eat children? Is that what these Aeons did? Because I remember the
You
Titans
don't
did that.
know that. You gotta figure that out. They
We do
could.
know that Aeronoxus was eating the
Dreams of children. Yeah.
So honestly, it wouldn't surprise me.
He could have just cut out the middleman.
All right. And you had learned that Corin was trying to take down the druids in Sorca Vale because it had been very sketchy. They were blocking off a lot of trade routes. They were causing a lot of problems, which Corin needed them gone. You also learned from Darmian that Medrash is not of this timeline. She was banished here by her god, and she needs to pull out Yana's heart in order to send her back, and Yana vice versa.
Mhm.
Damn, bro.
Is there anything else I'm missing?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I do too, but Nikki
Are
was
we
first.
still level 5?
No, you're level 6.
No, we leveled up.
You leveled up. Because respectfully, you guys chewed through over damn near 600 health last time you guys played. I remember that, because I made the calculation. And that's a fuck ton of HP, my guys.
It sure is.
We did also learn more about the town of Leonis, like the background there.
Oh, right. Right. Darmian was a friend of Captain's. Right.
Which means that Captain fucking lied to us, more or less.
Maybe. We don't know his story.
Well, we don't know his story, and we also know that there has been some memory issues.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
In the area.
Ptolemaeus, right.
Mhm.
Darmian was a friend of Ptolemaeus, and I believe he had expressed his regret that Captain's daughter, Kira, was the first one to go. Yes, when Aeronoxus was revived.
And then I had one more question because I remember now asking Katie.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find it, but
Oh, yeah.
it's not very clear
Okay.
here. It says it's an elf, a wood elf. I have Longstrider and stuff, but it says like ranger and druid. So do I only get those if I'm those classes, or do I get those because I'm an elf?
You get that because you're a wood elf. I think Longstrider also comes, though, if you are a druid or a ranger, it also is given.
Yeah.
But because you're an elf, you are also gifted that ability.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm just gonna
Super.
copy those in there because I also have Paths Without Trace then as well.
And I'm
Yes.
very happy that I don't have to be burning my second level spells to use that anymore.
Mm-hmm,
If you're around.
That is quite nice. Keep the utility up for our mage. Cause you
Not that I'm lacking.
No,
in
God
spell
no,
slots,
absolutely
but-
fucking not. But
Then I gotta pick some more expertise.
anyone else have any other questions, or do we think we're caught up enough here?
I had one question.
Mhm.
Last question. Corn is dead, right? Like she's just dead.
As far as you're aware, yeah.
Yeah, because we
Okay.
killed her initially. Well, she kind of killed herself initially.
She killed herself
Well-
to revive Darmian.
That's
And
why I'm
then-
asking, because Corn killed herself to revive Damien, and then she became one with the sludge.
Yes,
well, kind of
Corn
right. So then
became
he resurrected her and
Yeah.
we killed her again.
Corn became the flesh puppet, and she is now dead again.
Right. Well, so she became an undead.
Hmm.
Ooh, that's a great question. Do I get piety for this fight?
Yes, because the flesh monster is classified as an undead creature.
So then do I get 3 for the necromancer,
Her-
Corin, and
Yeah,
The flesh monster?
you would technically. Yes, you would.
oh hell yeah, cool.
Man, I can't wait till I get my piety.
I have
Hmm.
11
Says the guy with
piety.
no god. Nick, you actually also would have gained piety.
Whoa! How many pieties is that?
You would have gained 3.
Big.
One more question.
Yes.
Did we ever I don't know if we just did this off book or what? Did we ever end up going back and freeing the animals and
I think you
doing all of that?
did that before you left to go find Nick.
Cool. Does that also classify as gaining piety for freeing animals?
We saved the long
Yes,
horse.
it does, doesn't it?
Long horse.
The
I heard pie,
80-foot
now I'm
horse
hungry. Shut up, okay? I know you alone.
is okay.
Just the way the map is sized.
I heard hungry.
Yes.
You're hungry?
No more bueno
Oh.
is hungry.
Oh, okay.
I heard pie and now I'm hungry. I don't blame you. Okay.
That's funny.
I'm not
had pie
hungry. I
today.
just ate. My wife made me a
Yeah,
delicious
she
meal
was telling us
without
about it. Cause
I'm
she,
so proud of her.
cause she was gonna tell you that the pastry was mostly air or the bread was mostly air when she bit into it.
That was the puff pastry.
Yeah, and then she realized that you weren't in the call and went, "What the fuck?" Okay.
I did figure that out when I bit into it.
That is also when I figured it out, and I wanted to get ahead of it, but you were not in call, so.
It's fine.
All right, everybody, do your initial rolls here. Session's probably not going to be very long today. I'm just going to break that down because this is probably going to be more getting to Satessa, getting on the road. You guys have had lots of different stops, all that type of stuff. So,
Yeah, Ash is already asleep.
yeah,
Eepy girl.
She eepy.
17.
20.
And
20?
Tomby.
8.
13.
Logan, what did you roll?
good.
Hun, you rolled an
Technically,
8?
I spun
Yeah.
it.
So Logan would go first.
Not like first, but before him.
Yeah. Okay, so it goes Ash, Nick, Katie, Logan, and then Hun. It goes you. Alright. Ash, you have just learned that you have been cast out here by your god. You now have to go find the heart of your ex-lover who's leading a group of dark druids. How you doing?
Yes.
You also beat the shit out of some golems, so that's pretty cool, pretty chill, pretty fun. I guess I was gonna say, do you want to grill Nick more? But I think you grilled him already.
Yeah.
You did
yeah.
throw me into a rock.
She did
I'll
grill you
just-
into her?
I'll just
That's kinda
pass my
kinky.
turn.
Okay.
Rock play.
Nick,
Hmm?
it is your turn. How are you doing? With Corin now dead, Darmian now revealing all of this. You know, been a
I
day.
miss her.
Damn.
So, guys, here's what I'm thinking. Mr. Dormammu, who came to bargain, he's trying to take out the Aeons. So maybe should we be slapping him around, or should we be working with him?
A very fair question to pose.
Well, given that to take out the Aeons, he first has to raise them, and the product of defeating the Aeons will likely be the decimation of the entire planet.
Defeating them?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a lot of power for him to beat the Aeons.
Hmm.
And that's going to cause a lot of chaos and destruction to us mere mortal folk.
Okay, fair point. You basically turned me already. But I pose you one counterpoint. What about the XP and loot from the gods, the Aeons, the Titans?
We're
what if there's
already fighting at least one god.
Okay.
I think we'll be
You
okay.
also know that he's gonna come back, right? So
Yes.
there's a good chance that he's gonna revive more eventually.
Yeah, there's
So-
3 already. We're already fighting another god. Like, we
All we've
got
done is
plenty
postpone.
of people to
Well,
fight.
I'm thinking if we take out Misty, can you name one of the Aeons for me, please?
So the one you're currently going after is Aeronoxus. Unless you mean one of the other ones.
One of the ones he wants to raise.
Okay, so currently,
Just name
Theseus is one that he's looking at.
So if we take out the Saurus, well, I could get a ball bearing +1, and that would be huge for me.
Mm-hmm.
So think about that.
You let too many ball bearings go in the last few turns, guys. You gotta think about his engraved ball bearings.
I refuse to work with someone named Damien.
Fair enough.
Darmian,
Both
but
you guys have told me.
Armian, Damien, Dormammu,
Dramamine.
Come to bargain.
Dramamine,
Okay.
the man of many names.
Um,
we just call him Mr. D, or is that
No, that's fine if that's
offensive to Dionysus?
Dionysus. No, because Dionysus would go by Dio. That's fine.
Percy calls him Mr. D.
Yeah, but that's because he's a teacher. Dionysus.
Calling
Yeah.
him a teacher is a little generous.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's some teachers that it's a little generous to be calling them teachers. Let's be so for real right now.
Well, that's super true.
Yeah.
That is very
Honestly,
true.
But the only reason he's at the campus because it's a punishment,
Mhm.
right? Like he
Yeah.
really
He doesn't want to
wanna
be there. No, no.
Speaking of being for real, we got any perceptions around here?
You can roll
Any-
one,
any
sure,
Perception havers in the chat.
if you would like.
You're proceeding.
Hold on, I have to remember how to do my expertise.
Expertise is your proficiency doubled.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't.
So the little
like a
purple
gear?
cog next to spells.
Next to spells, skills, spells.
So where there's like the core bio spells, the little gear that's there, click that,
Oh yeah, that one.
and then you should be able to toggle
Oh,
the.
Is the reason the guy's faking injuries, right? I mean, maybe. I feel like there's probably a lot of gods people would do that for. Let's be so for real. But Aphrodite wouldn't be a nurse. That would be Asclepius. Because his whole thing was medicine. Aphrodite is just beauty and minor deity of war.
And then where
So
the
a model.
expertise button?
So when you're hovering, when you're over the skill that you want, where it says normal, click on it. It'll drop down the options.
Perception. I'm an expert.
Is there a god of survival? I'm like pretty sure there is. I just don't know off the top of my head.
Probably.
From which pantheon?
Greek. Off the
Oh, I think
top
there
of my
was.
head.
I think there was a minor deity of that. but I
Yeah,
don't think it was
that's
a
why-
god.
The closest equivalent would be Prometheus.
That would make a lot of sense, yeah. Pan would be a medic. I don't think Pan would be a medic. Pan was a satyr who liked to fuck around and have fun.
There's also Soteria.
Yeah, she'd be a minor deity though. Not a lot of people would know her.
And she's also more like safety and like
Mhm.
salvation and stuff.
I guess there could also technically be Hestia, but she's more house and home.
Yeah.
So it kind
So
of
the hearth-
boils down to what you would define as survival.
I drop my dice.
You drop your dice.
I drop.
You drop your dice. God damn it, Nick.
Athena's my goat.
Athena, so fair. It's so valid. I have a statue of Aphrodite, and then I have a sterling silver bracelet of Artemis. Of like a charm.
That's based.
The perception is a 21.
21, you notice that when Darmian went back into the sludge pond, Corin's flesh corpse was also taken back into the sludge pond alongside the clay golem.
Ooh, I could see her again.
Yeah, I would say if you're talking survival
Right away from
against...
the Dragonborn.
I'm gonna say if you're talking survival against the elements, I'd imagine Hestia would probably be your best
Yeah,
bet
I
then.
think so.
Because like home and hearth makes sense. Move away from the Dragonborn. What, you scared she's gonna knock your shit up?
Yeah.
Oh my god, okay, it's kind of side topic, but I can't, when I say knock up, I cannot think of anything else when I say this. When Ambessa first came out, I said her alt was a knock up, and Mars, in the most serious tone ever, goes, "She gets people pregnant?"
That sounds like a very
Him question? Yeah, and I went,
Uh-huh.
no, she
So true.
Oh,
up
Queen.
in the air.
Look, man, I didn't know.
The worst part is that when he says those sentences, you can never tell if he's
Serious or
if he's
not?
just-
I know. Though, hun, I think respectfully, I think you do wish Ambessa could get people pregnant.
You're an Ambessa like her.
Perhaps.
Yeah, the
Got some
silence was very
feminine
heavy.
hips.
All right,
Very
Logan.
submissive and breedable.
Oh
friend.
my god.
I think it's time for the arm ball.
I think I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
You're into this.
Oh, you did. You did learn. Yeah. Yep.
So true, Queen.
You okay there?
No. I'm fucking eating my piercings. Okay. So, you notice that they're being drugged back in.
I think she threw it.
Uh-huh.
I walked in and he.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know where you're going.
I think
guess
it's-
I'll have to grab a different one from the yarn closet.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Okay.
Fuck.
No, sit.
No.
No, sit.
Uh-oh.
Wait, we got D&D stuff to do.
Oh, we can put it on pause for this. I can wait.
I love you.
Sit.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna close the door.
Not the stick.
Not, that's crazy. The sit go crazy, honestly.
I'm being mentally and emotionally abused.
You married the woman.
You
Don't
did
lie.
it to yourself.
That's real.
Okay. Back on track, as we like to get sidetracked very easily. So, Nick, do you wish to make it apparent to the rest of the group that the corpses are retreating into the slush puddle?
Yerp.
Alright, you guys have been made aware that Corin's corpse and the clay golem are being slurped back into the slush puddle.
Could I make like an Arcana check
Mhm.
to see if like that would give me an idea of whether it's gonna make him come back faster?
Can I throw a rock at it?
Sure, hun. You can roll to hit.
That's a 15.
That one.
That tracks.
You chuck the rock, and in doing so, manage to throw the rock slightly at the edge of the puddle, but when you go down, you break your front tooth off.
Ruthless,
Okay.
toothless loaf.
It
Now
was
he's hairless
and toothless. It was the tooth you chipped earlier when you bit the rock in the bottom of the stream. It finally
You
came
couldn't
off.
have given me like another tooth.
It's just exposed nerve now.
Just gone.
Is this also the same rock that I tried to bite earlier? Like it somehow got here?
No. But Katie, you notice that you don't think this will bring him back faster, considering that both of these were bloodless creatures. And from what you're witnessing of fighting Corin, it seems that this needed blood to speed up the process. And these are bloodless creatures.
I think we're probably ready to just kind of head back to Captain and the kids.
Yeah? Anyone else want to do any... Because I don't think any of you have gotten in the water, have you?
Well, that certainly doesn't make me want to get in the water.
I'm just making a statement. That's all.
Cool.
I'm just making a statement. Because I'm trying to remember if you guys have or haven't, but I don't think you have.
No, we have not.
He
Yeah.
loves
I threw a
touching
rock
things.
at it, but
You fucking failed miserably.
I ain't touched the water at least.
No, you didn't. Not this time. Alright. So, everybody in agreement that we're just gonna head back then?
Did
You're-
I touch it?
You wanna touch it?
Low, buddy, respectfully. Have you learned nothing?
He snorted Jello 7 times. Of course he hasn't.
9.
One thing I will say
That's
is that I do
okay.
have Dispel Magic, so if something were to happen,
Oh.
there's a chance I could help, but I don't think it's a good idea.
Fine, I guess I won't touch the sludge.
If that's what you wish.
Yeah, I'll just leave.
Okay.
All right, meta question.
What's up?
Is there a chance that if I touch this sludge, I am cursed for eternity? Like I have negative disadvantage on my rolls for the rest of the playthrough, like
No.
Baldur's
There...
Gate
No.
level?
No.
All right, give me the sludge.
What do you wish to do exactly, Nick? Like...
Loaf, how do I touch things I'm not supposed to?
Just, poke it.
All right, I'm gonna
No,
poke
Loaf would full fucking send it.
it.
Let's be real.
I'm gonna say you could drink it, but that seems a bit extreme.
No.
That seems like
That's
a
what I
thing
was
you'd...
gonna do.
That seems like something you'd do, hun.
Hey, Loaf, can I borrow your goblet?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna dip the goblet in.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'm gonna take a
Before,
little sippy sip.
before you make it there, as
Uh-huh.
you take your hand with the goblet and put it into the water, you feel this burning sensation as you put your hand in, and you notice that the water was eating away at your skin.
Oh, cool.
You still want to drink it?
How much damage?
As of right now, nothing.
there
It's just a
damage?
little bit of like your skin kind of melted, just a little bit, just a tad,
It's a little bit of ouchie.
just a little bit of ouchie, just a little tad.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I could throw it at Loaf. No,
What
no, I don't
the
want to drink
fuck?
it.
Okay, what do you wish to do with this goblet of sludge divinity regen water that you got in your hands right now?
I'm gonna throw it back in the pool,
Okay.
and I'm gonna turn to Loaf and say, "Sorry, buddy. I'll get you a new one." That was spicy water.
That's fine. That goblet was worth like nothing at this point.
I'll get you a new one. It'll be shinier.
It might actually, I mean, if there's a way for us to take some of it with us, it might not be a bad idea, because if we run into somebody with the Identify spell, we can figure out exactly what it is and what it does.
I already threw it back in the pond.
I
Kiwi.
know.
Do you wanna drew it into a fish?
Absolutely not.
All
Thank
right
you.
then.
Do we have anything else that can hold liquid? Or
No.
actually, would it just eat through it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think we can take any with us. It might just
Yeah.
eat through whatever we put it in.
That's okay.
It didn't eat through the goblet. Like, the goblet's fine.
Yeah, it just
Oh.
kind of like singed
Yeah,
Nick's hand a little
Nick's
bit.
hand got a little melty.
I ain't touching that again. That hurt.
Yeah, I don't want any type of container or anything.
I mean, I have a water skin. I guess I can put some in the water skin.
I'm down.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that.
Just
And
be
then
careful.
if
Don't let it
you're
touch
allowed
your
with
skin.
it, yeah,
I
if you're okay with
guarantee
it,
you
I
the
will
second
hold
I
the
go
water
for
skin
it-
so you don't accidentally drink it.
Okay, I'll guarantee you if I got anywhere near that, Misty was gonna make it so that I burnt the same arm again that has no hand.
I'm glad
I
you're
know.
understanding a pattern.
So I'm gonna hand the water skin to Katie so she can do it.
He's like, I'm
Okay,
gonna put some
yeah.
in the water skin. Missy's like, roll a d20.
She probably would have.
Yeah, probably.
I will fill the water skin.
So as you do, you get a little burning on your hands, like what happened with Nick. Nothing bad, just a little meltage. But the water seems to be sitting fine in this water skin.
Okay.
Hold on, can I test
How does it
something
smell?
real quick?
Huh? What, hon?
I'm gonna toss one of my mimic teeth in there, just to see if it does anything.
Okay. You
That's it. I just
throw it in, and the mimic teeth disintegrates away. You can slowly see it like melting acid away.
got it. Okay, so this wouldn't affect armor and stuff. This only affects like organic stuff.
I mean, in theory, this also can, if it comes down to it, double as a pretty good improvised weapon.
That's what I was thinking, because I didn't want to like throw it at someone and then just bounce off their armor. That's why I was testing if it harmed organic stuff.
Okay, I have the water skin.
You do. Alright. Does anybody else wish to do anything here before you guys leave?
No?
I think I'm good.
Eight. So you guys head out back through the forest and make your way back the circus, because that's the closest area as of right.
Wait, quick question. Where do we leave the kids?
They're with Cap
Captain.
back at the camp
Oh, okay.
where we first encountered the bandits.
The banditos.
Bandito. Alright. Katie, it is your turn. You guys are now all back at the camp, at the circus, which has now pretty much been abandoned. All the people who worked here were indentured servants, and they've left because you guys have set them free. All the animals are gone. You also set them free. This camp is empty. There is... Yes, Long Horse is gone. Long Horse isn't there. So pretty much everyone is gone. There is nobody here. This place is empty.
We've kind of already searched everything, right?
Yeah.
I mean, more
That's
or
how we
less.
found the mimic.
Can I search the tent that we're in now? Because we didn't really search. I just searched that weird man's body.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, take that, Malzahar. I actually don't remember his name.
Mark.
Marislav.
That's a
Oh,
17.
Mazel Tov. That's what his name was.
17?
Yes.
You kind of notice that there are a few scattered left behind possessions of people that were here, such as personal effects, hairbrushes, notebooks, makeup, some very cheap jewelry, just really small things.
Yeah, stuff you would usually find at a circus.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Can only perception for anything of value, or is that like a my turn thing?
Oh, you can while you're in here, if you wanna. Because I said if anybody else wants to take.
Non-natural 20.
You notice that there is in Did you see Medrash talking with glasses with Hortus?
No.
Okay. I couldn't remember if you had or hadn't. It's been so long. You do see, though, at one of the dressers, there is a singular shining silver dragon scale.
Mine.
As you go to walk up to it, a kind of almost lethargic, I guess, hand reaches up and slaps on top of yours and goes, "It's the only sample I have." And he's just kind of gone. Like, not here. Like, lethargic. Like, just very strange. Very strange.
What happened to you, Mr. Sir? Also, I don't want to take over the turn, but I can have this conversation later.
Okay,
You can just have it now. It's fine.
because I was going to say, I don't think anybody else has anything they wish to do as of this moment.
So I forgot what I even just asked him.
What happened to him?
What happened to you?
Oh, yeah, what happened to you, Mr. Sir?
What hasn't happened? With
Can I
Mel's...
request the Heimerdinger voice again?
Okay, yeah, I gotta remember how I did it. Okay. What hasn't happened? With Marzlov gone, I have no money to fund my research, and this is the last piece of evidence that I have about the Dragonborn kind. It's the last bit of evidence I can use to prove that research like this is actually valuable. Good?
Yeah, wonderful.
Okay.
Fantabulous.
Do we know why he wants to research Dragonborns, or just that he is?
I don't think
researching
we ever got that far. I think it was always just he was really interested. He had submitted his proposals about Dragonborns to like the scientific community that he worked at, and they rejected him and said it was kind of worthless to study. And so he spent all his life savings to fund his own research. Ended up getting roped into a deal with Marzlov, who funded his research, like made him take out a loan to fund his research, and so that's why he's working here at the circus.
Anyone have any tips or tricks on what I should say to this guy?
I mean, why is he so tired and lethargic?
Yeah, that. I already asked that, Mr. Man. What happened? You were full of life when everyone was scattering after the murder.
Well, you see, when you all fine folk left, there was a very strange lady in dark purple that made her way through and seemed to be looking for somebody.
Oh, no. But did this lady look like a Yana?
Ayana is a satyr.
That.
A satyr woman? That I'm not sure of. I didn't really get a good look at her before I was rendered unconscious.
Ooh. All right, buddy. Mr. Lethargic Man. Do I insight that?
Yeah, to see if he's lying. Is that what you want to know?
Yeah. I didn't know if it was insight or perception.
It'd be insight.
Oh, that's an 11.
He has really no reason to lie. He's been very upfront about everything, about his research, about why he's here, about... Like, you have no feeling that he would be lying about this, of all things.
Is this on the same path as what we would travel with Captain and the kids?
It's
Or is this like an offshoot?
slightly offshoot, but you could come through here. Like, you could either come through here or you could go up a little bit north, through a passage up that way.
I guess what I'm meaning to ask is, would this woman have come across
Captain and the kids?
Captain and the kids?
As of right now, you don't know. There's a possibility. There's a very high possibility. Because this way can link back, yes.
Should we sprint, gang? gang?
I
Um,
think so. I think there isn't really much value in staying here.
We
So I
squint.
think I'm good to just head back if everyone is.
Yeah.
All right, all of you want to head back?
Yeah.
As you turn to leave, Nick, Hortus goes, Sir, by chance were you in the party with the Dragonborn woman?
Yeah.
Well, I have written out an extensive list of questions that I wish for her to fill out for me. If you'd be so kind as to pass them on, she can send them through magic means later, if so wishes. It would be a great service to my research.
Yeah, I'll pass them on.
Thank you. And he just all of a sudden, his eyes roll back, and he's out. On.
like dead?
No. Right?
Now I'm spooked. I don't think I should give her the list.
Is
Misty's
he
silence
dead?
is scaring me.
Yeah, no, I
I
don't.
mean, it's probably Yana that wants me to. It's probably some sort of tracking or something.
Yeah, can I cast Detect Magic on
Yeah,
this list?
do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Because Detect Magic is an AoE, right?
All magical effects within 30 feet
Yes.
of myself.
So, you notice that the note itself is fine, but his corpse reeks
Corpse, so he's dead.
of magic. Reeks absolutely of what you would consider a type of puppeteering magic.
Alright. So then there's really no need for this piece of paper from the haunted guy.
Yeah, I think we
say
gotta
it's
get back to
stolen.
Cap and the kids, like ASAPskis.
Alright,
There,
I'm gonna nab that silver scale.
there is also a possibility he was never truly alive to begin with.
Huh?
Oh, I suppose.
Woo.
Puppeteering magic, there is a possibility he was never alive to begin. All right, everybody in agreement?
Yes. Do I get the scale?
Yep.
Alright, mine.
And just so we know,
Uh-huh.
Detect Magic will be active for 10 minutes. So,
Okay.
if we come across anything.
While we're walking back, I'm gonna kind of hold it up and look at it and look at Ash
Mm-hmm.
and look at it and realize it's not hers and then be sad.
She is a bronze dragon, in fact, so no, it would not be hers.
Yeah.
Alright. So you come back, and everything seems fine. Captain's just hanging out. Everything seems okay.
Mm-hmm.
Katie, as of
Story.
right now, you don't really detect anything.
Okay.
I would imagine you'd probably actually be up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as of right now, you don't really see anything. Like, you don't feel anything, you don't detect anything. Other than when you walk next to Cap, you do feel, like, traces of magic on him, but he's also been shown proficiency in magic. So you're not sure if it's something else or if it's just because that man can use magic.
Okay.
I should get, like, just a token in for Cap. Hold on. What is, like, just a random side token? Here, this is just a random side token I got. There. Cap now has a token. Okay.
What up, Cap?
Is that your words?
No.
No, okay.
I was just saying hi to the token.
Okay. All right, Logan, it is now your turn, and you do seem to, in fact, be Cap's favorite, other than
Perfect timing.
Miss Druid Girl.
Alright, I will go ahead and let our friendly captain know what endeavors we have partaken in the last, probably like most of a day, I would imagine.
Probably like almost 2 days, yeah.
Oh.
Because Nick
I underestimated that.
got kidnapped at night. You guys spent the day looking for him. It was then nighttime by the time you guys figured out with Malazov's murder, and then you guys tracked down Nick. It was then nighttime. You guys then fought not only Corin, but Darmian and his golems. And so now it's probably getting close to being evening again.
Wow, we're exhausted.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We all sleep.
Yeah.
Well, kind of, but we also did. Logan did that one thingy, so we got
the rest. Yes.
Rest and
yes, because
stand up,
before you
whatever.
guys fought Dramian.
Fart.
Dramian. I'm eating my fucking face right now. Help. Yes, when you fought Darmian. Oh my god! Nick, get out of my head!
Too many names.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna call him fucking douchebag at this rate. Jesus.
Word, he's kind of a douche, so
He is kind of a douche, yeah.
justified.
So, yeah, you guys are a bit tired. Darmian was nice enough, though, and waited for the prayer of rest to be done. But, because in that time, that was when him and Medresh were talking about her whole situation. Alright. So, as you're explaining all this to Cap, he goes, man, seems like you've had a hard night, huh?
Yeah.
Been pretty quiet.
Also, I'm gonna leave out the part where we found out he might be related to Mr. D person.
Yeah, because he said they were family, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he said brother.
Yeah, but they weren't like brothers. They were just really good friends.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave that part out though for now. And I'm not gonna like name the person that we fought either.
I guess you could just say the necromancer, probably. That'd be a necromancer. Would be like vague enough, yeah. Okay. Well, sounds like you kiddos had a long night, didn't ya?
Indeed, we did.
Can I insight?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look for any sort of facial cues or body language when he says the necromancer.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Never mind.
No. What'd you roll?
8.
Cap's pretty good at keeping a stoic face. If there was something there, that wouldn't cut it. Alright, Logan, continue away.
Yeah, so we'll probably deal with that guy later, I would imagine, but for now, probably best to just keep on our way to Satessa, get the children somewhere safe.
And you're telling me all this started because of wolf politics?
Politics.
Politics, as we've dubbed it, yes.
Yeah, that's quite the turn of events, ain't it?
You never know what the world's gonna throw at you.
The politics are more complicated than expected.
Oh, truly. Truly, you never do know, do ya?
I really cannot remember why we went to the... Oh, because Nick got kidnapped.
Yes.
Yep, I'm there. I remember now.
Because Nick got kidnapped.
It's my fault. I let him go alone.
Kind of, yes. It is.
He knew what he was doing.
No, we had talked and he wanted to go scout ahead, and I said, yep, go for it. Like, should have known better.
Well, we got a lot of really good info out of it, so there are worse things.
Oh.
For sure, for sure.
You guys did get like an incredibly good amount of information out of it, yeah.
So shall we be on our way? Is everybody packed up, good to go, yada yada?
As far
Are
as...
we camping?
I would imagine you guys probably want to camp out, no?
Yeah, it's a question of whether we want to travel at night, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm good on like util and health and stuff, but I figured for story reasons we'd probably want to sleep at night.
Yes, it's been a long day. Plus our spellcasters are gonna want their slots back. Even though I don't think you used a whole lot of slots, but still, you like you guys did use a lot in that fight.
Yeah.
So also then everybody would be back to full health. You'd all be, yeah.
Before we rest for the night,
Mhm.
can I cast divination as a ritual? I get it once per long rest.
What would you like to do with it? You looking to accomplish
the spell
here?
puts me into contact with a god. I ask one question about a specific goal. I want to know is, will we get to Setessa with all of the children alive?
All of the children?
Really what
just
I wanna
specifically the kids?
Well, I mean, I'd like it if everyone was alive, but I'm most concerned about getting the children there safely.
Okay. And it doesn't have to be your god, correct?
Correct. Just any god. It says the DM offers a truthful reply, which might be a short phrase or cryptic rhyme. The spell doesn't account for circumstances that might change the answer.
Okay. So as of this very moment, in this set of circumstance, the god would be able to answer you. But, for example, say something out of left field happens, then technically what it said would not apply because that circumstance was a different. Like,
correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you wish to cast divination as I'm fucking Jesus.
Yes, please.
Words.
Having a stroke.
I don't know what the fuck I'm having going on, but it's not, you know? I don't know. It's one of those days where words are not wording.
That's fair.
Okay. Are you gonna do this after everyone's gone to bed, considering you only need 4 hours? Or are you going to wait before everybody goes to bed? When would you like to do this?
I don't really have a preference. Like, if we're all sitting around the campfire and I just, like, am doing it, then that's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna run through everybody else's turn, because, Hun, you haven't gotten your turn yet. Would you like to do anything?
Honestly, since we're just getting ready to go, there's not really much to do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just wait.
Okay. Ash, Nick, and Logan, is there anything you guys wish to do before Katie does her ritual?
Nope.
No, I think I'm alright.
I'm gonna take one for the team so that Ash and Katie don't have to be jungle gyms.
You're gonna go play with the kids.
I'm gonna go up to the kiddies and say, "Hey, kiddies, who wants to learn about gambling?" and pull out my rigged deck and rigged dice.
So it's...
And as he pulls that out, Logan, you notice the cards and you go, "Oh, motherfucker." Because now it's clicks. It's 2 for 2. You recognize the cards and you go, "Shit."
You motherfucker.
Yeah. So, Logan, if you wish, you can grill him on that.
I'm gonna save that for another time since
Okay.
he's playing with the kids.
Very fair.
But I am gonna keep an eye on him
Okay.
and make sure he's not teaching
Stealing.
the kids anything bad.
You were, as you're watching him, you're actually very pleasantly surprised with how good with the kids he is. Like, you were expecting him to kind of be, like, you know, almost a little con man-ish with them. But all in all, he's actually, it's surprising how good he is with these kids.
I'm Robin Hood, baby.
Who's Hood?
It's just a guy I used to go to school with.
All right, Miss Kalira. So you sat down, everybody's kind of settling down for the night, and you sit at a piece of wood there on your wooden bench. And you go into your divination, right? Cast your divination. And as you're casting this, suddenly the rest of the world begins to fade out. The sounds get quieter. things become softer, and all of a sudden, silence. Absolute, unnerve-ending silence. It's so odd because in all of your time of your life here in Theros, you've never had a true moment of silence. But this silence is uneasy. It's not the peaceful, true silence sometimes you find yourself as an oracle when you are being contacted by your god. This is a silence that creeps into your bones and gives you the chills. This is a silence that has your hair standing on end, and even though you know you're surrounded by your group members, and you're surrounded by people who should be loud and boisterous with, such as the children, there's nothing. You're quiet. And as you reach out to any god to answer your call on divination of whether or not people will be safe, you hear an all too familiar, sickening laugh.
Okay.
Oh, little lamb. I've warned you, haven't I? That those with you will no longer be safe. You did not wish to renounce your god, and I gave you options and chances. And now you stand here and march me, lead me to a grave. I've seen what you've been doing, little. I've seen that you've found my brother. I've seen that you've known about my sibling's resurrection and his outcasting. But, little lamb, you are merely mortal, and I, God. So no, you and your party and the children will not all get alive. And with that, you're snapped back into reality, and you hear noise again. Everybody is back, being lively. You can hear the kids laughing and having joy over with Nick playing with sets of dice. You can see Medrash tending to the flames and Pickle plucking at his fur. And you can see Mr. Growl sitting there, kind of looking down at his weapons. How do you wish to proceed?
I would like to I think I would like to get Skia, and I would like to get Captain and pull them aside for a private chat.
Okay. Alrighty. Where would you like to pull them off to?
Just far enough so we're kind of out of earshot of everybody.
Probably around here then, where Captain is?
Yeah.
Okay.
That works.
Alright. And he goes, what you need, Druid girl? Druid. You look awfully unsettled.
I would like to relay the information that I know now.
Okay.
Everything that happened there.
Okay.
I would like to relay that information.
So, everything about the resurrection of the Aeons, are we including the portion about how Darmian was the necromancer? Are we including that portion to tell Captain?
Yes. Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, when he hears the name Darmian, his eyes kind of just widen and he freezes and he goes, "Man?"
I'm gonna say, you promised us absolute honesty.
And my absolute honesty I've given you. Last I saw Darmian, he was being mutinied and thrown over a boat to drown in the bottom of the ocean.
Mutinied? Why?
It was one of
By who?
Grill him, Katie.
It was one of our last ships out together. One of our last. I became captain after Darmian. Darmian was originally my captain. But when he was thrown overboard and sunk to the bottom of the ocean, mutinied by his crew, all because somehow he had decided that we were going to go to... What did he say it was again? We were going to find an artifact of some sort and it would make us all rich. At first the crew was on board. We were all very bored of having to shuck shipping stuff back and forth with fishing and... And last I'd heard, Darmian decided he had found some place that would pay us handsomely to find a certain artifact. Little did I know that he would truly be an immortal man, a fallen Aeon. I look silly, I understand that. I look like an absolute fool for not understanding that Darmian was the one behind it all. Never in my life could I have imagined it would have been him. He was mutinied and thrown overboard by his crew because they were getting sick of waiting. We truly had no direction on where we were going, and the crew became disillusioned and thought this was all under false pretenses. So, bound him up, tied cannonballs to his feet, and pushed him overboard. And that is the last I saw of him, and considering I was his right-hand man, they made me captain of his boat.
So he was the necromancer that built that statue. Is that right?
I suppose that is correct then, yes.
Was the statue built before or after he was mutinied?
After.
How did you not know that it was him?
He didn't look the same. His face had become hollowed and his eyes become sunken, and he bared resemblance, of course, but when you see someone in such a destroyed state of being, you do anything to believe that turned a blind eye, thinking that truly couldn't have been the Darmian I knew. The Darmian I knew had been thrown overboard to sink into the bottom of a lake 20 years prior. How was I to know that 20 years after I had witnessed him die, that he actually wouldn't be dead?
Okay. Darmian is not a problem for us for now. Our path to Satessa will not be blocked by him, most likely. However, we are in danger. Aranoxis is coming for us, and we need to do everything that we can to protect these children and get them to Satessa.
Never in all my years of living would I have expected that we'd have a god breathing down our neck for trying to take children to somewhere safe.
So now we know that Aranoxis is most likely in Satessa. So is it the right thing to do to take these children to Satessa?
Where else can we take them? There's no other settlement close enough. And plus, I don't know, like, kind of out of game, like, point here, metagaming. Satessa's main population is women and children. It is a refugee hub.
Right.
So even if you do not bring these children to Setessa, there are still children going to Setessa. Orphans, mainly.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. We need to make it to Setessa as quickly and as safely as possible.
Yeah. I don't got much more rations left for the kids, and they're starting to get antsy. I can't exactly tell them, sit still, be quiet, we have a god breathing down our necks, and if you don't do as we say, you'll die. It'll scare them even more.
Oh, right.
I can't believe... Not only would he come back, but he'd use my daughter against you.
For what it's worth, he did show remorse for what happened to Kira.
I just still don't understand how he could lie to me for all those years. How he could sit there and pretend that our brotherhood meant nothing to him. The years we spent on a ship, the years we went around sailing, the years we spent governing a ship together, and all for what? Maybe it's something that an immortal mind comprehends, because my mortal self doesn't. Well, I appreciate the information regardless.
Before we break, does he know what the artifact was and where they were trying to go? Before Darmian was mutinied.
Oh, before Darmian was mutinied? Let's see if he remembers. No, he does not remember.
Okay.
Alright. So Cap kind of now just... He almost looks a little, like, glazed over. Like, his eyes, like... Kind of a little bit of a shell of a man. Because, in all fairness, that is quite a fucking bombshell to get dropped on your noggin.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not quite all together.
Let's try and get a good night's rest. I will have a conversation with the other party members. And tomorrow, we move as fast as we can towards Setessa.
He just kind of nods. Carries on. Steven? Well, hello. Thank you for the raid. Quick pause. Quick pause, everybody. Quick pause. Thanks, Logan. How was TFT? How was TFT? I hope it was doing well. Hi, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Misty. We're currently playing D&D with Katie, Ash, Nick, Logan, and Olive. So yeah, welcome on in, everybody. Net positive LP. We love that, though. We love that. That's good. Ads also start in like 5 minutes, just as a heads up. I appreciate the raid. Thank you very much. Big thanks. Okay. Logan, do you have anything you wish to add in like this whole situation here?
Not really. I think she pretty much covered everything, and then based on his reaction, I don't think he means us any harm.
I don't really think he'd mean you guys any harm. If he meant you guys any harm, I think he would have killed you in the camp that first night you stayed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured that it'd be good to have you there. One, because he trusts the two of us, but also two, because you're like our party's healer.
You're...
Right? just so that way you know
Fair based and
what's going on.
very valid. Okay. It is now, I would imagine, bedtime for everybody. So all our party members are now round back up at camp. I think Nick might still be gone though. 'Cause Ash was having some trouble with her power. She is back, but I know Nick said he was gonna step out real quick. So if we're just probably gonna take like a momentary pause while they get back. So gonna just quick BRB. Alrighty. Okay, we're back. Also, Zeppy, thank you so much for the follow. Big appreciate. Welcome on
My
in.
goat.
Your goat did
Have
follow.
I missed any messages from my goat?
No. Steven did raid, though. So.
I require that raid, Steven.
My son.
Your son did raid. He went net positive in LP in TFT, so.
I'm so proud.
Big pogs.
Okay. So, as of right now, you are all gathered around. Well, I mean, not necessarily all of you. Nick, you're still busy playing with the kiddos. As you are, Caps now kind of herding them off for bed. It's getting close to bedtime, so. You are now able to go join your compatriots at the fireplace. Campfire.
Hello, Patriots.
All right, Miss Kalira, you said you'd wish to have a group talk, so I'm leaving the stage open to you.
Really, I just relay all of the information that we have to them. That's all.
Okay. We're all up to
Really
speed.
just be like, no more sidetracked, please. We need to get to Satessa ASAP.
Because
But the wolf politics.
the Wallatics you learn, though, are probably intertwined with the Dark Druids and
Caliphist
Sorka and Caliphis and Sorka Vale.
Okay, I want my blue.
You want to go check on the wolves, Nick?
No sidetrack.
Okay.
Katie said please.
Well, you and I do trance, so while everyone else is sleeping, you could reasonably go.
No, I don't know. Do it next session.
Okay. Logan.
Yep.
As you are sitting there, you get this familiar feeling in the back of your skull. And you hear your god reach down to you and she says, "There are more amongst them." And that's all.
Nice. Thanks. Very, 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 very helpful.
What the fuck?
I will keep that in mind.
Yeah, gods are so helpful, ain't they?
Only when they want to be,
Uh-huh.
which is never.
Exactly. Nick,
You
also get a tingle kind of in the back of your head. It's not something you've ever experienced before, but all of a sudden you hear a grumbly voice go, "Oh, look at this. Armian thinks that he can suddenly become a hero. Still owe me that bet."
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What's a Carmian?
That's your fallen household.
Oh, I thought it was okay.
Your name is like your last name is Arzamont, but Carmian is like the household like noble title name that you held.
Okay.
So your full name is Nicholas Arzamont, the third of the Carmian Fallen House. That's
Wow, you really gave me a mouthful there.
I did, yeah. Welcome to nobility. So your name is Nicholas Arzamont, right? As corn drilled into your skull. But Carmian is like the household title, you know?
I see. Well, yeah, Mr. Whoever. Do I know who this is?
This is Phanax.
I've never. No, like, but do I know that?
Yeah, because he's the god that because Corin, I think, was the one who had made the pointedness of saying, well, you're serving under Phanax because you took out a debt to him because you were down on your luck, and he came and kind of swindled you into helping him because he's the god of lies and deception, right? So.
You know. You've always known I was an easy target for you because all I want to do is help.
That is true. You do make a very easy target to swindle.
What is it you want from me?
Well, I'm giving you a chance to pay back your debt.
All right, I'm doing my little squinty eyes. I'm listening.
It seems like someone put a good price on that Dragonborn you got.
How much are we talking?
12,000 gold sound.
That's it?
Be enough to pay back your debt and then some.
How does piety work?
So piety works if you do things that the god likes, you gain their favor. So the more piety you gain, the higher in favor you are with them, which gives you the ability to do special things.
So am I being forced to lose piety here?
No. I don't really think I'm ever gonna lose piety unless like you do something objectively directly against their wishes.
Like not killing the Dragonborn.
But didn't say I had to kill the Dragonborn. All I'm saying is like if you did something in the rules of like, so for example, you gained piety because you said one thing to Corin, but you did completely another thing. You lied to Corin, right? You also technically lied to your party, so you gained piety there, right? So.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But this isn't technically something that would be classified under gaining or losing piety. This is just role-playing aspect for the story sprinkles.
12,000 sounds pretty good, but I've taken a liking to this Dragonborn. I mean, you see the way she like sparkles in the light? I'm like, oh.
Well then, Mr. Arzamont, if you don't turn her in, there will be somebody out there who will probably do way worse. But, what do I care? Well, you're still on the hook for paying me back, so when you get the money, I'll be here.
Yeah, how much is that?
800 gold.
800 gold. He wants to give me 12,000? Alright, hold up. Where do I put her?
Well, the bounty comes out of Sorka Vale from a specific druid I'm sure you've heard of by now.
That bitch. Any response?
Nope, he's just sitting there. He kind of figured you already knew.
Alright, buddy. I'll think about it. We done here?
For now. Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Arzamont. I'm sure I'll see you again. And poof.
I'm not gonna think about it.
And that connection is now severed. You don't feel anything anymore.
Okay. Well, that was kinky.
Oh my god. Okay. And Miss Kalira, you too get your divine envoy message from Follow Karametra, correct?
No,
Nyla? It was Nyla? Okay. Because Karametra is the one that you're going to be concerned about running. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You kind of get a call from Nyla. A call. Like, she's just fucking ringing your house phone. All right.
Well, I mean, I'm an oracle, so kind of.
You're kind of calling your fucking house phone. And she goes, I see you are in danger.
You bet. Got any ideas on how we can get out of this?
Unfortunately, this is an area that is not guarded under my protection. If you are lucky enough, maybe Karametra will smile upon you for this period. Or if I enter my foot into these grounds, there would be no telling what chaos would be erupted amongst the immortals of heaven. We made an agreement upon each other, Petra and I, that we would stay out of each other's way, out of business. You are entering territory that she protects. I can protect you. If you, by chance, show slight reverence to Karametra, she may be willing to guide you with safe passage through the Tessa.
Can you help us get to Setessa?
I can help you get to the borders. That is the extent of where I am allowed to lay. Beyond
That is all I ask.
Beyond that, the domain that I have not been allowed to enter for eons. If you too wish, you may be able to convince your paladin to talk to Clothis and see if her reasoning might be. I was going to say apprehensible, but that's not the
Amenable?
Yes. Yeah, that's the word. You might be able to have Clothis convince Karametra that this is of the utmost importance of mortal lives and of those subjects who worship her. You may allow me to set foot in. But that is only if Clothis is truly willing to be charitable. Though I would argue you have a better chance of Clothis being more agreeable than her brother. So, that's not a hard bar to pass. I can only give you my aid until you reach the borders of Setessa, unless Clothis or Krufix is able to convince Karametra that our issues have no importance or relevance in this matter at this very. Until then, there is not much I can do.
But one last thing.
Yes?
Can you tell me what this tattoo is? And can you tell me how to get rid of it?
Oh. You kind of almost feel like a ghostly hand come down and grab your arm and pull it up to the sky to look down at the leaves. And she goes, "Where did you get that?"
I believe it came from Aranoxus. I touched a stump that he was occupying, and I passed out and woke up with this on my arm. And the leaves disappear every day.
Well, this makes this incredibly more complicated. You are currently soul-bound to Aranoxus, and in 8 days, if he does not find another host or is killed, you will become the host.
Ooh, cool. Another host. Does he have to choose?
That I'm not quite certain of. This is something that I've only ever seen one other time in my life, and that was with... I believe you've met him. Tharmian, no? That body of his is not the original. He took it. He took that body. Same soul-bound magic. I don't know how, but he did. And now the body that he inhabits is one that has been thefted away from.
Thank you for your insight.
May the
I will see what I can do about getting you into Setessa with us.
May the blessings of nature be upon you, child. And the link is, you feel it kind of dissipate away.
Okay, that's a lot. All right. Cool.
Alright, folks, you got a week to either kill a god or Katie becomes one.
Damn.
That's kind of pog.
It is kind of pog.
But
Wait, I think she's already a god. I mean, she's
Oh.
got at least one person to worship her.
Oh my god.
I
Okay.
Oh,
agree.
Logan. Logan.
I
Logan.
knew that was coming.
Hi, RoboCop.
Robot Boys is back.
I know.
RoboCop!
Yay!
Hi, RoboCop. Hi. Wow. What a, That's a day. Oh, I guess, I don't know. Does anyone have anything else they wish to say and or do here?
I have a crush on a dragonborn.
We knew that from day one, Nick. I don't think it's that
Oh,
big
okay.
yeah.
Wait, you do?
I just wasn't sure. But I figured it out just now, so I figured.
Yeah? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't like the silver scale as much.
No?
Mm-mm.
I think if that's good, I think we'll